Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Hobby Dude 007 channel. If you are a NASCAR fan, and specifically if you are a NASCAR Truck Series fan, I've got a kit review for you today that is awesome. Let's do it. Bring your model to life with MCV products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.com. Hey guys, the item we're going to be reviewing today is from Jay's Model Garage. If you're not familiar with Jay's, you need to go over to www.jaysmodelgarage.com. If you build NASCAR, if you build any type of auto racing, you're going to find something you can use there. In fact, even my Mustang Sally that I'm gathering parts for, I've got 3 items that I'm using of Jay's to go in that car. But it is just unreal. The quality of the 3D prints is off the chain, as you're going to be seeing today. And it's just some really, really good stuff to improve, step up your game on your NASCAR builds. If you want to get into detailing, this is an excellent way to do it. A lot of the items I used to scratch build, he's doing now. And there's a lot of things that are difficult to find that you'll find right here, but great stuff. What we're going to be taking a look at today is some of his latest offerings are the Craftsman Truck Series of NASCAR, and he currently has available the 2026 Chevy Silverado, the 26 Ford F-Series, and the 2026 Toyota Tundra. And in the works, you can do a pre-order on it right now, the Dodge Ram. And being a Mopar guy, I kind of look forward to that one getting out too. But I drive a Silverado, and that's what I got in. But I got to tell you guys, these are curbside kits. But I saw Clay Kemp's at NNL East up close and personal, and let me tell you guys, for a curbside kit, this thing is off the hook. And of course, Clay did an outstanding job with the Realtree Silverado, as you see here. And hey, I just love this thing. And I haven't seen this one in person yet, but our buddy Jamie Bowen has done the Safelite Toyota Tundra. And as you see, this was a masterful job as well. These things are so cool. Well, I got a Silverado in the mail, and let's take a look at it. All right, guys, this thing again is looking really good. I'm probably going to have to readjust the camera on and off to fit a few pieces, but I'll show you a few things here. The grill piece that comes with it, as you see here, just drops right in like it was made for it. But looks really good. Also, the fuel inlet back here, you've got the piece that just drops right there. How about that? And a few things I really like here. Again, you see those vents, and when I get the body off, you'll be able to see it. You got your transponder, there's the roof flap, your communications equipment, everything, all the flaps, all the engravings that are supposed to be here are here, guys. And this is just an awesome kit. You see the headers right there. And the bottom is very generic. It's just, well, it's a curbside. But this looks really good. I love how the pipes do come through the body. Check out that track bar mount. And by the way, these tires and wheels, if you center them up, and I've already put them with the wheels on them too, you see that's dead center. And same with the rear. Well, as you saw on Jamie and Clay's builds, just how the stance is just spot on too. Everything is set up on it. Get this off, and you see where those pipes come through the body here. I tell you guys, and look how smooth and clean this is for a 3D resin piece. Of course, it's going to be primed and sanded. I usually go through that a couple of times. There you can see through those vents again. I think this is unreal. Technology just keeps on and keeps on and keeps on. The interior, and I'll show you something about the seat, a little riser thing that comes with it here. So you can mount that seat as high or low as you want that to be. So you got an option there, and I'm getting ahead of myself, but look, I'll get to these individual parts here in a minute. But you can see how the interior looks. The roll cage is a separate piece, and the padding bar that goes in here, you see here, that just drops right down in there. And like I said, guys, these parts just fall together. I mean, bam, look at that, right in there. This is just masterfully made as well. And the roll bars, as you can see where the mounts are here, just drop right in the holes to the chassis, so you got a good secure fit. And yeah, very, very nice. All right, let's get over here and look at these individual parts too. The seat is really well done, and it is a modern seat, set up for the Hans, all that kind of stuff. Also, you've got a separate 5-point racing harness that fits right up in. So it's three-dimensional. You can get that right in there and then drop that right down into the lap of the belts, or excuse me, into the lap of the seat. And looks good. Looks really good. You also have your tires and wheels. I'll get to the wheels here in just a minute, but I mean, check that out. And if you can see it, you see the wear indicators across the tire? I don't know if you can, or yeah, right there you can. But the wear indicators are in rows on the tires. Very well detailed. Some of the other bars, things for the interior. Well, I'm knocking everything over here. Also, you have the rear spoiler and how it mounts. You see the little tabs on the back there? They just drop right in, and boom. Also, on the back of the spoiler, you see here the mounts for the braces. Sorry, I hit the camera, guys. And the braces for the spoiler are right there. He really thought of everything on this puppy. Then you've got the Chevrolet for the rear. I know some of them, they just put it's bare across the back, and then you just put your sponsor logo, something like that. But if you wanted to do that, there you go. Very nice. And it came with 2 window nets. So if you wanted to do one in the up position, get the roll cage here. If you want to do one in the up position, you see where the hole is there. You can pop that right in there and rest it against your piece there. And look at that. I mean, it fits just flush, perfect. Or if you want it like Clay did, to do it in the down position, you have another one. And I love all the hardware on it too. Check that out. But if you wanted to do it in the down position, the same thing. You got a little notches there that just drop right in. I mean, well, actually it's right there. There they go. And that hangs right over the door, so it would be out like that. So you have a choice of how you want to display it. If you wanted to see more of the interior, there you go. Also, the tires and wheels, you've got a choice when you order. You can do the 5-hole or the, I had them kind of stuck together as you can see here. So you have the front and back for the tires as well. But you have a choice of an 8 or a 5-hole. And I got them both because I don't know what I'm going to do. But cool, huh? And you'll also notice on the back here, you got the holes through it. And that is kind of cool. I'll show you why. The brake hubs and rotors. I mean, look at the detail on these things. There's your 5 lugs. All the detail on the brake discs and the rotors, the hubs, the lug nuts. And check this out. You know where those holes are? You just line them right up and drop right in. And when you do your painting, those lug nuts, I would do them in a steel color, and then the studs, excuse me, in a steel color. The lug nuts in yellow on the ends, and that's going to be sticking right up through there as they mount. And also, there's a set of instructions that that tell you the direction and all that stuff. If you're not familiar with these trucks, where the rotors and the calipers need to be, the directions they need to be. By the way, what you'll get is, this is like the Craftsman Truck Series curbside printed body. Here's everything you get. Body roll cage, everything will be checked off. And then you get to choose, of course, the 8-hole, the 5-hole, like I said, as well as the dash, which I'll show you here in a second too. And then you get a set of just instructions for some of it's for color, some of it's for placement, all of that stuff. So you're not just left with guessing. So great stuff, great stuff. So in addition to the tires and wheels, you also that you get to choose which one. You get to choose whether you want the digital dash display, which, I mean, look at all the toggle switches. I mean, this stuff is, and I know my light's not all that great, guys. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can readjust that a little bit. Move the light up just a little, and I'm hitting the camera again. But you got all of those toggle switches. There's some great decals available too. I got a set from Mike's Decals that are the new digital style. And to keep anything from getting broken, they come in these cool little boxes here. But you also get a choice if you wanted to go with the analog dash, which I kind of like. I'm old school anyway, so I like this analog because you'll be able to see the lines and wires coming out from the back of the gauges that I would add normally. But you see all of the fire suppression, the switches, everything is just this is just cool, guys. Also, you've got that pad I showed you there as far as the side pad for the roll bars, the steering column, and the steering wheel. And that just turns, locks in, just like the real thing. Got your rear view mirror. And that mounts it into brackets up top side too. Your gear shifter. And I think that's it. But anyway, this thing has got everything you need to, not only to make it accurate, but you talk about a great looking shelf model. I've got a couple of fantasy builds in mind for mine, but a couple of ideas anyway that I think are going to be unique, to say the least. But I think this is an absolutely fantastic looking rendering of a 2026 Silverado. And of what I've seen of the other ones, hey guys, hands down, these are some really great looking kits. if you're a fan, I tell you what, you need to get one of these for your collection. If not the whole set of them, but really good looking trucks. Well, guys, that is it for this one. Wanted to give Jay a shout out and just say thank you to him for what he does for our hobby. Really, really good stuff. Check that out. Just perfect fit. Jay, like myself, you know how I always say test fit, test fit, test fit. I always test fit, sand here, sand there, paint, do whatever, and test fit. He mentions in the instructions the same thing up front: test fit everything. There's a few 3D kits that I've gotten over time that I've had to kind of make a little minor little sandings here and there to get stuff to fit. Guys, this thing right out of the box has just fallen together, just beautifully. I didn't even notice that. You see the valve stem? There's he. I'm even still discovering stuff, guy. But great stuff, and I just love these tires too. I may have to use a set of tires like these with those wear indicators, all that stuff on some of my other builds. But great stuff. All right, guys. Hope y'all have an awesome weekend. God bless. I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.